really unusual, but the last 3 weeks, really, every day I had to have a can of some sort of soda or drink. So that's what we're doing today. I've had the greatest, this is a lot off topic, I had the greatest drink, and I hope I can get it again at the shops. It is a sparkling water with flavor in a can, and I don't know, it is by a tea company that also sells little bags that you can put in cold water for the summer, and they're really good. But the cans, they're amazing, and I think I had mango, passion fruit, and blackcurrant, and both of them were so good. So pray for me that I find them again, because as they are like tea flavoured water, they're really low in calories and not like sugary as hell, because I usually drink just water because I don't want to drink too much sugar and stuff. But I mean, that might be my new bestie, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated if I find it. But now let's just jump in these Reddit stories. So sit back, get comfortable, get your drink, and let's get going. Alrighty, the first story is going to be a perfect example of what this video topic is all about. So the first story is called "Am I the asshole for telling my brother he got exactly what he deserved when he pushed his girlfriend away for being a gold digger?" And I'm like, what? Sometimes I read these titles and I can just not imagine what is going on. And that's kind of the topic of today's video, if you feel me. So, I've got a ton of awards. I'd say maths about like 50, and it got 41.6k upvotes. It's been posted 3 years ago, so I hope we got a lot of good comments. Alright, my brother is a very hard-working man, and at 27 he's now very wealthy and doing well for himself. He's been with his girl for 6 months, and throughout the time we've gotten close because we both like hair, makeup and shopping. I never knew there was anything wrong with their relationship, except when she texted me last week saying she would love to hang out but thinks it'll be inappropriate because her and my brother broke up. I asked her why, and she said she was sick and tired of auditioning to prove she was with him for the right reasons. She went out to say that my brother is paranoid, she's after his money, so he would test her like 1, leaving out his bank statements on their bed, and getting upset when she picked it up, 2, going out to eat at high-end restaurants he requested, and leaving his wallet at home on purpose to make her pay the bill and prove she's not going out with him for money. 3, never buying her gifts and questioning her when she asks why he doesn't. I was shocked, so I had to hear my brother's perspective. We spoke and he told me everything she said was true, and that there's nothing wrong with making sure his girlfriend is with him for the right reasons. He said he left his bank statements on the bed and was peeking through the door to see if she would be curious, and when he saw her pick up the papers, he knew in his guts she was using him, which was money. So he set up the restaurant idea to see if she would get upset at paying a $500 bill, which she was. I asked him if he thinks her being an elementary school teacher could have contributed to her being upset at a $500 bill at a restaurant he wanted to go to, and he said no. He said that the straw that broke was when she asked him why he hasn't bought her a single gift since they've started dating, when she bought him a gaming console and new rims for his car, and he knew she was just discreetly asking him to buy her an expensive gift. He confronted asshole. He said I would never understand what it's like being a rich man and being used, and I get that concern, but I told him if he thinks any woman will be okay with his tests and additions, he's delusional. If he doesn't want to be used for his money, he should start dating people as wealthy as him, or leave low-income people alone, as he's not going to be genuine in his relationships until they pass his test. What is that? Okay, I still haven't completely figured out what was going on here. Who are we trying to figure out if they're the asshole? I'm confused. There was no am the asshole question at the end. The overall vote was not the asshole though. I'm guessing that refers to the sister. I don't know though. My take on this is that he sounds very conceited and that he let his well-paying job get a little bit to his head, in my opinion. I don't know. Like, you know, I am not against hustling and earning a lot of money, but also, on the other hand, there are a lot of jobs that just don't have the opportunity of making that much money. For example, that girl, if you're an elementary teacher, if that is what you learned, if that is what you're passionate about, like, you can get a good income, but you'll never be making, in that job, you'll never be making, like, let's say, 100k a year or something. It's just not going to happen, and we need people who are passionate about, you know, teaching, for example, and they should be paid very, very well for their time. But certain fields are just like able to earn a lot more than others, even though I find that really unfair sometimes. You know, like investment bankers or something who can earn so much money, and then there's people like elementary teachers, or teachers in general, or nurses and stuff who put in so much work every day and just usually can't earn a lot more or make like huge deals or whatever. Anyway, not the point. But it sounds like he's being really weird about that. Like, if someone would leave papers on my bed, I would just pick them up to put them aside. I don't know what test that is. And I would also be very, very upset at someone taking me to an expensive restaurant being like, hey, you wanna go have for dinner? Like, I'll treat you. And then forgetting all that and making me pay for it. Especially with, you know, she's an elementary teacher. I'm just assuming now she isn't earning that much. I don't know, what does an elementary teacher make a month? But $500 seems to be a lot. Even if she's making like $4,000 a month, like $500 is an eighth of that. I don't know what elementary teachers make more. I'm not sure, especially because I don't know how well they pay in America. I just know that in Germany you're paid by the government, and it definitely wouldn't be more than 4,000, I think. Because if you've earned 4,000 in Germany, you already she's really responsible with her money, something you'd think the brother would appreciate if he weren't such a shallow asshat. Opie commented on that and said, she told me she dipped into her savings for all that and not her salary, which is sad because she still has student loans and credit cards she is paying off. Right, okay, so my comment was valid about the income. Yeah, I completely forgot to talk about the presents. I feel like, you know, it's such a normal question to be like, hey, I've given you like multiple gifts. Is gift giving like not your love language? Is it not something you enjoy doing? Do you not know what I'd like, you know? But for the holidays, really, come on, if you're not specifically agreeing to doing no gifts, then you kinda have to get a gift. Right, I don't know, my boyfriend and I aren't the biggest gifters, but that's consensual. We usually like to do something together instead, but we also both are poor students, so I don't know, that he doesn't even get her presents like flowers or something. I mean, that would be a better test. Get her something cheap but thoughtful, you know, write a letter, write a card, get some flowers, I don't know, do some DIY, or draw a picture, and then you can actually test and see if she's a gold digger, because I promise you, if she loves you, she'll be really excited about that. A thoughtful gift, I mean, and if she gold digger, then she won't. That might be a bit of a better test. Alright, last comment. Not the asshole, it kinda sounds like he's a gold digger. Testing her would be taking her out to eat and getting separate tabs, not making her pay for everything, and leaving his bank statements on the bed and getting pissy that she looks. Hello, everyone looks at papers just left on their bed. Yeah, heck of all her reactions are normal and he's just acting like a brat. Right, that's true, he's like wanting her to get him presents and he wants her to pay for dinner. Odd. He sounds very conceited, so I'd say he's the asshole, but like, where's this coming from? Alright, next story. This from the title. This is again a like, what story? Again, lots of upvotes. I got 43.2k upvotes and about like 50, 70, 80, 90 awards, so that's a lot. It was posted 6 months ago, and it is called Am I the Asshole for Using Flashcards to Explain to My Brother and His Wife Why They Can't Bring Their Rainbow Baby to My Wedding? My fiance, female, and I, male, are getting married. We've decided wedding is gonna be child-free. No hate towards children, just to keep it more organized and contained. My brother, Chris, male, and his wife, female, have a 3-year-old son who everyone calls Miracle or Rainbow Baby. He came after several failed pregnancies that lasted for years. When they found out that my nephew was included in the no children rule, they tried to convince me to make an exception for him. Chris told me his son is a miracle baby and his presence at the wedding will bring blessings for me and my fiance. I refused and said no. The wedding is child free. His wife kept sending my fiance pics of my nephew when he was months old. What does that mean? I told him no and to stop. My brother told me this might cause a rift in our relationship. I again said no and explained that the wedding is child free. He asked again and pointed out how his baby is different since he of a huge circle with a dash thread sign, like a stop sign, period with a huge black dot sticker. They both were stunned. I asked if they get it now, and Chris had lost his shits. His wife had already grabbed his stuff and walked out. Chris called me an asshole for doing this and said that I disrespected him, his wife, and their son, who's my one and only nephew. body reaction and not the most civil peacemaking answer, but still not the asshole. Kind of funny, yeah, but yeah, a little odd. Okay, next story is called "Am I the asshole for telling a social worker the real reason my sister wants a foster kid?" This got 42.2k upvotes and about like 10 awards. I'm really scared about this one. I don't know what's coming for us, but let's go. So, this is a throwaway account. While my sister doesn't use Reddit, we have mutual friends who do. I am 28 female and I have a sister, 36 female. For the sake of the story, I'll just call her Jane. Jane is married to Bob and they have 2 kids, boy and a girl. My niece and nephew are wonderful kids and no trouble at all. They fight as siblings but do nothing big. I love them. Now, for about 2 years, I did live with my sister. It was a miserable time that had really affected our relationship. She saw me as a free labor, money and babysitting. Even when I managed to get a small part-time job, she demanded I hand over nearly half my pay or get out. It was hell as she took completely advantage of me. I moved out as soon as I could, and we have little contact outside of family gatherings. Now, after I moved out, she started complaining how she has no help with the kids and never gets a break. I babysit sometimes, but I've made it clear, just because I'm off work doesn't mean I want an 8-hour day with my niece and nephew. Anyway, she started talking about how she wants to adopt a foster kid. Not a kid, but a teenager. I pressed her for more info on this. She wants to adopt a teenager so she has a live-in babysitter for her kids. This is her logic. I want a kid around 16 or 17, as someone who may have been in the system for a while. They can share a room with your nephew, as she only has 3 rooms in the house, or sleep in the garage, right? They can help with the housework, chores, cook, and help me with my business. She bakes and sells cookies. Also babysits the kids, so me and Bob can go out sometimes or have some time alone. They'll be so grateful for home and won't complain. I won't have to pay them at all. And when they turn 18, I can just sign up for another foster kid. A teenager will be so much easier than a little kid, and they will be grateful just to have a roof, food, siblings, if they have been separate from their real ones, and clothes. I was horrified. I told her it was a horrible idea, but she didn't listen to me. She went on with it anyway. About a month ago, a social worker showed up at my apartment to ask me some questions about my sister. She had put me down as a character witness or something like that. I immediately told the social worker why my sister really wanted a foster kid and how she treated me while I lived with them. The lady thanked me. My sister called crying, saying that she wouldn't be considered for any adoptions or fosters. The social worker had told her that they felt home and her weren't a good fit. She asked if I said anything, and I told her the truth. She went off on me, hung up, and we haven't spoken since. She has sent angry texts. A couple family members are on her side. They think foster kids are fucking dogs or something, and would be so happy just to have a roof and would gladly do all the housework. Am I the asshole? Oh, hell no. Obviously, I feel like there's no other option. Obviously, I understand the overall vote was not the asshole. Honestly, what? Am I hearing right? Did this just happen? What? How? aren't slaves and shouldn't be treated as such. I'm glad you got out of your living with your sister because she sounds difficult to live with, and you absolutely did the right thing to prevent a child from being treated like you did. God, I am, someone said, not the asshole. What you did was the only ethical option. Not only is this threatening another human being, like a literally treating like a literal house slave, and a disposable one at that, but all the fosters tend to have been through a horrifying amount of abuse. That means they often need a lot of help themselves. Honestly, the plan to have him live in the same room as the younger child is generally not allowed for that exact reason. It's incredibly common for sexually abused children to repeat the behavior to other children because they don't know any better, and it's been normalized. Although foster children are generally harder to place exactly because they generally need so much work, but all your sister sees is free labor, unless she somehow lucks out with actual Cinderella. Her flippant plan is not only cruel, but exposing her own children to potential physical and sexual abuse. Right. I mean, I don't know. Let's not get that far. I'd leave the endangering your own children out of the picture. Clearly this lady does not care about her own children, and that is also a really weird way to talk about foster children. Like, yeah, there are a lot of troubled ones, but let's just not put this out there, okay? Because it is really important to give foster children, especially older ones, a nice place, and it is usually just the circumstances that bring out behaviour like that mentioned, and with the right care and help, and help in general, that shouldn't be happening. So let's leave it out there. But part of it is that they're humans, they're kids, and they have probably been through a lot, and this is just not okay. I'm still stunned. I don't know what to say. This is not okay. So I'm really happy this lady stepped up against her sister and said something like, Jesus. And next story. I made the asshole for telling the girl who kissed my boyfriend for a play that she is desperate and pathetic. This story got 44.2k upvotes, but only 3 words. So, I, 19, female, study drama at uni, and my boyfriend is on the same course. My boyfriend is a really good looking guy, but he doesn't seem to know it. He gets a lot of attention from girls, and for the most part doesn't seem to get that they are flirting with him. I'm not generally annoyed by this, and never really said anything. However, there's one girl in our class, let's call her Victoria, who is obsessed with my boyfriend. She goes out of her way to be paired with him in group activities. For example, if the professor picks groups by numbering us 1, 2, 3, she will move herself to be in the same number as him. And she recently stepped down from a main role in a play we're doing just so she could be in a more minor role, simply because this character has a romance with my boyfriend. I know this is the case because I've heard her say to her friends that she thinks he's hot and whatnot. I've never said anything about it because she seems pretty insecure, always complaining about how she thinks she's ugly. And I don't see it as a big deal because my boyfriend doesn't care. However, we recently performed a play and had a small after party where she got slightly drunk and was bragging about how she definitely felt something when they kissed in the play, and she's going to ask him if he felt the same. I rolled my eyes, and again saying that she knows he must have felt the spark. He's a really good kisser, etc. I snapped and sort of shouted at her that you sound incredibly desperate going after somebody else's boyfriend. You are pathetic if you think a stage kiss means you should be together. She looked super embarrassed and walked away, and later I heard she's gone home crying. I felt like a dick because she's obviously insecure and whatnot, and our friends have not stopped calling me a bitch since. Am I the asshole? No. That was also the overall Reddit vote. What? First of all, the girl who writes in, like, that is a healthy outlook on a relationship for a 19-year-old girl. I applaud that. Like, not a lot of girls that age are like fine with, you know, their boyfriend kissing someone else on stage, even just for play, purely like non-romantic. I'm missing a word here. Purely like platonic. There we go. And you know that she had the grace to ignore all the comments and the talking about her boyfriend. That was a lot. So I actually, I think it's good that she stepped into that. Like, she doesn't have to let that other girl completely run over. However, I would have loved if the boyfriend would have said something. If he could have stepped in and been like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. Does he like send her signals or something? I don't know. It doesn't sound like it, especially because the other girl seems to be very secure, like Obi seems to be very secure in their relationship. So I'm just assuming he is not sending any signals, but I would have loved if he would have said something as well. But yeah, definitely not the asshole. Nice delivery. Honestly, she took it too far, and she kind of got what she came for. Like, the audacity to walk off to a guy where his girlfriend is standing next to him and ask him if they have a spark. What the hell? Also, one thing I really dislike is ladies going after taken man. That is just, do not be doing that. Don't be doing that. We don't do that. Girl code. Don't do it. And if you do that and the man obliges and cheats on his girlfriend, girl, you don't want him. He's just gonna do the same thing to you. Goes for guys vice versa, by the way. But it's never going to end well, okay? And I'm sorry if that happened to you and it turned out well. I don't mean to personally attack you, but generally, please just don't do that. Like, if you get along with someone so well, then make sure they break up with their partner before anything happens. That is bad enough for the person involved, the third person who has no idea, whose whole life gets blown out of proportion. But we don't do that, okay? Ladies, gentlemen, stay away from taking people. If there is something between you two there, then the relationship the other person is in will probably not work out for forever. And if it does, then maybe there wasn't something that strong between you. Hard truth here, but I don't know. And if it's meant to be, you'll be getting your chance when you're both single, when you're not hurting someone else involved. So, a little bit of a life lesson. I don't know. I've had friends of mine learn the hard way, so just stay away from it. There's so many people out there. So many amazing people. I don't know. You don't need that drama in your life, okay? So, really, this girl, she needs to check herself. I know she's insecure. She probably wants the approval of him. She's so amazing. He would leave his girl asshole, she took it way too far. Approaching him about that was out of line. And someone said to that, not the asshole, I'd even call this sexual harassment. It is incredibly creepy that she specifically went after this minor role just to kiss OP's boyfriend. What if she does to go on to do this to her co-workers in the future? Yuck. I guess the nicer way to address this would have been, so, hey, I'm sure you didn't mean to, but you're kind of being a sleazy creep and making your fellow cast members very uncomfortable and completely ignoring normal boundaries. I just wanted to let you know, and also that's my boyfriend in case you weren't aware of that either. Okay, right, someone actually said that as well. There's a nice comment thread. Yeah, this definitely does not pass the flipped gender role test. This is 100% sexual harassment. In my opinion, OP stood up for a boyfriend in a society where it is nearly impossible for men to get help when they are being sexually harassed. Right, I kind of went over that fact that she specifically made sure she would kiss him, and that is really weird. That is actually, that's sus. That is sus. Is it sexual harassment? I guess. What is the definition of sexual harassment? Like, I don't know, I'm not 100% comfortable with throwing that term around because, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, probably, because what I was gonna say is he could have been like, I don't want to kiss her for the play, but also then he would lose out on the role, and that would be really unfair to him as well, so, yeah, I'll agree. Definitely not cool, but let's get going, because I need to squeeze in a couple more stories in here. Next one is another story where I was like, what? What is going on? Alright, it got 43.7 thousand upvotes and about 15 awards. And the story, please sit down for this one, is called Am I the Asshole for Jumping Out of a Bathroom Window to Avoid My Mom's Attempt at Forcing a Reunion Between Me and My Ex-Fiance. When I read that, I was like, wait, what? Oh, this is a movie, okay? Alright, some backstory. I had been dating my ex-fiance, Sarah, for 4 years. We had been planning to get married in November 2020, but I found out at the start of this month that she cheated on me. She begged me to give her another chance, but I broke it off. The problem was that being cheated on, in my mind, is completely emasculating and humiliating. So I never told anyone that was the reason we broke up. For obvious reasons, Sarah also didn't tell people we broke up because she cheated, so people have blamed me for the breakup, including my mum. They just see that I dumped her out of the blue. I have gone very strict, no contact with Sarah after I discovered she was cheating on me. Sarah has been talking to my mum and has convinced her that if we could talk one more time, we would be able to reconcile. My mum has been applying hardcore pressure on me to talk with Sarah, but I've explained that there is no chance we will ever get back together. So tonight, I go over to my mum's place because she's hosting a family for Christmas Eve. I'm there for a bit, talking with my aunts and uncles and cousins when the doorbell rings and I see it's Sarah. I ask what the fuck is going on, and my mom says she invited Sarah so we can work this out in the spirit of holidays. I am pissed now because the only way to explain my side of the story is to tell everyone I was cheated on. Complete humiliation in front of my whole family. So, as my mom goes to the front door, I go into the bathroom. My mom starts knocking on the door, saying she's cutting ties with me over my behaviour. She's cutting ties with me over my behaviour. She's really fixated on me jumping out of a window, and that Sarah will always be like a child to her. My sister called me after to read me out of a raining Christmas. I broke down and told her that Sarah cheated on me, which is why I dumped her and didn't want to see her under any circumstances. She called me a big asshole who was lying to cover for myself. Am I really in the wrong? No, the overboard was also not the asshole. I agree. First of all, how funny is it that he just nipped it out the bathroom window? That's just hilarious to me. It's like the mum knocking on the door and Sarah being like behind her like with a cake or something. Just being like super excited to be there for no reason, and then they like at some point get the door open after no one answered for like 10 minutes, and then they open the door and the window is just wide open, like curtains blowing in the wind, like in a movie scene, and he was gone. I wonder how that panned out. Did Sarah still have food with them? Like, what happened afterwards? It's quite funny. I love it. Yeah, definitely not the asshole. What the hell, mom? You should always stick up for your kids, especially if you don't know what has been going on. Like, if you know they treated their partner wrong, alright, you can step up for the partner as well, but maybe it's good they broke up, you know. You shouldn't force two people to get back together. I don't know. Like, oh, as a top comment, if that, your mom, Sarah, and your sister are all assholes, the nerve of her to show up at your mom's house. I'm pissed off just reading this. I don't understand why your mother is so invested in Sarah. Why would you want to tell her Sarah cheated on her after how your sister acted? What a fucking mess. Not gonna lie, you kicking out the screen and taking off through the window is straight savage. Reflexes on legendary. Yeah, I did love that. Someone else said, not the asshole, but dude, you gotta tell them why you're acting like this. People will certainly feel a bit sorry for you, but they'll realize why you don't want to be in the same room with this girl. Yeah, but also he doesn't have to explain himself. He can just not want to be with her, be a valid enough reason as well. I don't know. It also is, you know, from his standpoint, like, yeah, he thinks it's like humiliating and stuff. It is not, it just shows the bad character of Sarah, but also it is somewhat, you know, preserving Sarah's reputation as well, and proposed to his girlfriend of 3 years, Diana, female, 26. The two met at a bar pre-COVID, and we were just chatting at first, but it quickly led to more, and eventually the two of them moved in together and discussed marriage. Personally, I think they're a great match, and my friend Stephen has never been happier. He told me that he was planning to propose to Diana, and I was Dina, sorry I read that name wrong, and I was ecstatic. Well, the day of the proposal hits, and I called Stephen the next day, which was last night, to congratulate him. He said he wasn't happy. He told me that Dina had said no. I was shocked and asked if he knew why. He said that she didn't like how he proposed. Now, here's the thing. I knew he was going to pop the question, but I didn't know he was going to do it. What? But I didn't know he was going to do it. I mean, I guess. He thought it would be romantic to propose at the bar they met. Yes, a bar. Already, I could have kind of seen why she might not like that, but I decided to ask her privately because she and I have gotten to be close. She confided in me that it is because she told Stephen multiple times that she didn't want to have a public proposal, and that she was horrified he would do it at a bar of all places, and that she felt disrespected that he didn't accommodate her. I told Stephen that his proposal was honestly really disrespectful and seriously kind of messed up, to which he told me I was being an insensitive asshole and should be supportive as a friend rather than talking down on him. But I don't know if I'm on the wrong here. Am I the asshole for calling my friend's proposal disrespectful? Added to clarify, I am actually female. For those saying him, okay, I would have right off the bat thought it was a guy as well. Alright, I don't think she's the asshole. But one thing, I was like, the delivery could have been a little more well packaged. I don't think he was per se disrespectful. I don't know, I feel like he didn't put a lot of thought, and I don't know, he really didn't put a lot of thought into the proposal, and that always makes me really sad, because you never know if the person was just so excited they kind of completely forgot what preferences their partners have voiced, and then how do you go back from like a failed proposal? How do you like start another one? I don't know, it's just kind of a weird situation to be in. So yeah, but you know, if there was a talk about it multiple times that you don't want to be proposed to in a public setting, to be honest, I would really dislike that as well. I feel like then going and doing that is just it's just a little icky. Yeah, it's really rude, and it might have been an honest mistake, but really, if it was addressed multiple times, surely not. I don't know. I feel like it's nice that she went back, talked to the girlfriend, and then came to Stephen with an explanation for why his girlfriend had said no. A little nicer of a package might have been done a if the location is important to you, you know, ask Nona if you could come off hours, if you could get in, have a beer, a nice little table for two, romantic setting, I don't know, or wait till it's really late, come really early and not a lot of people, maybe just 4 other people on a table or something. But I mean, the thought about the location is kind of sweet, but it was multiple times it was mentioned that a public setting isn't it, so I don't really know why it had to be, but anyway, not the arsehole still, 2 PM, I just hope Stephen and Dina figure it out, maybe this is salvageable, it feels salvageable, you know. Alright, last story, and I had to do double take when I was reading this, right? So, it was posted 14 days ago and got 24.5k upvotes. And it just called, bit of a different format here, would I be the asshole for not attending my twin brother's surprise birthday dinner when I was only invited as a guest? So first of all, clarification, would I be the asshole is just a hypothetical situation, like asking if they would be the asshole in the case of that. I feel like everyone knew that already. Anyway, and then I don't know if you're slow like me, but I had to. It took me a minute, and I was like, what? Like, as what would you be invited? But as his twin brother, they share the same birthday, so I'm guessing, you know, he was just invited as a guest, not as a second birthday kid. Alright. Would I be the asshole for not attending a surprise birthday dinner for my twin brother? So I'm a twin and my brother and I hang out all the time and we're super close. In a few days it's our 25th male birthday. We share the same friend group and we are really close and have been since school. He has a close group of girlfriends, about 5 of them, who I have also known for many years. I would often class them as being closer with him in recent years, but we are still all good friends and socialise often together. Now I have been added to a group chat labelled my brother's name Surprise Dinner. It is a surprise birthday dinner for my twin brother, organised by one of the girls in the group, and then they have invited me as a guest. One of them also said in the group that it would be nice to see me as well, so I just feel like an afterthought. I wouldn't really have minded if the girls wanted to organise a surprise party evening exclusively for my brother and themselves, but they have also invited my partner and some of my brother and I's closest friends. This feels inconsiderate and quite upsetting, as I can't understand why I would be invited to my literal twin brother's surprise birthday dinner with me only invited as a guest, as it is also my birthday, involving all of our friends. My girlfriend also found this action to be extremely rude and wondered why this girl didn't just reach out to her and they could have organised a surprise involving both of us, or have just involved my brother and I left the surprise element out of it. In the chat it is clearly stated that we are all to arrive at one time while my brother is due to arrive 20 minutes later. The thought of attending makes me feel weird because it's just a celebration for his birthday when him and I are literally born on the same day. This is new information to the organizer. Also, every year my brother and I do something together because we want to and because we have the same friends. Last year our friends and my girlfriend set up a massive dinner for our birthday to which everyone was invited, including the girl group. Now I'm at a crossroad. I don't know whether or not to attend. On one hand, I don't go. If I don't go, I will feel left out because our mutual friends are going. But on the other hand, if I go, I will feel like I'm letting myself be disrespected, and I will likely feel uncomfortable, as it feels like only my brother is being celebrated. So, would I be the asshole if I took a stand and didn't go? Edit. do that then, the 4 of you or 5 of you with that one brother and not with all the other friends, or you just bite the bullet and make both brothers the surprise guest. You cannot do that. That's just so rude. Like what? Top comment, not the asshole. I would not go do something with your brother earlier that day and then treat yourself to something special with your girl later on. And you might want to look into getting a new group of friends. Are you sure they even like you? One said, not the asshole. Break the surprise and talk to your brother. Something about this is off. I could postulate, but there's something going on here that isn't just someone wanting to throw a birthday dinner. If you usually celebrate with your twin and your closest friends, it sounds like this person is trying to be mean to you. Disrupt that on purpose. Yeah, legit. I don't know. I feel like it's really, I don't know, it's just mean to do that. I don't know who, like, thought about that. Not the asshole. It's weirdly aggressive and rude to invite you, your girlfriend, and a bunch of your friends to your birthday party and your actual birthday. No big deal if they done something with just him, but by making it a surprise, they're trying to trap you into going along. It's so weirdly aggressive. I'd break the surprise and talk to him. In fact, I show him this threat. Yeah, legit, it does feel really, really overly rude. I don't know what to do with that information. Like, why would you just not make it for both twins then? You're already throwing the surprise dinner. I don't know. You're also inviting him. So, like, if you're going out to eat and, like, money isn't concerned, then, you know, I'm sure his girlfriend and his friends wouldn't mind. And if you mind, I don't know, just you guys pay for the one brother then and everyone else is paying for the other brother. I don't know. But that is just rude. And if they're at home or somewhere, right, I'm guessing, yeah, I mean, they're going out. I've read that. But, you know, it's weird, because he's still going to eat the same food because he's going to be there. Anyway, I'm kind of intrigued. We got an update, so I cannot leave you guys hanging without this. The update is really, really long. I know. Well, I will read it to you out of the graciousness of my heart. We will read this. It was posted 10 days ago, so this is fresh. Update. Blah, 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 blah. There's been lots of common questions. I'll try to answer first. Could this be a secret surprise for me too? No, definitely not. I was added to the group chat with all the other guests and was given instructions on when to be there and when we would surprise my brother. Also, this girl is not that thoughtful, and if I was the secret surprise, my partner would have known and wouldn't have just let me suffer in silence. That's true. Does this girl have a crush on my brother? I was actually impressed by people's intuition. It's not really a straightforward crush. She's been hot and cold with him, but they aren't together. I do think that she tries hard to be the most important girlfriend in his life though, so I think her organizing the surprise dinner is her way of further trying to achieve that status. So you guys were spot on. To the few who said that I need to get out of my feelings and go, I would have had absolutely no problem at all if they wanted to do something with just my brother alone. If they had just left it to their girl group to celebrate him and left me out of it. I respect that they're closer to my brother and I would have been happy for him. The problem arises when I'm invited as a bystander and my partner and some of my best friends are invited too, while completely disregarding that it's my birthday also. That is what made me feel shitty. And you know, that's actually fair enough. Why haven't some of my closest friends who were invited said anything? I got a call from a friend the day of the dinner and he said he spoke with our other close friends and they agreed that it was extremely rude and strange to do so. I asked him why none of them spoke up on my behalf and he just apologized and said he didn't have any excuse for it. They still ended up going to the dinner. My other actually aware that I was only invited as a guest until afterwards, but he hasn't said anything to her yet. I'm not sure if he will mention something to her later or not though. The organizer hasn't said anything to me either, but I don't really care about hearing from her anyway. Yesterday, both me and my brother went to the new celebration dinner together, which was really nice, and we both had a really good time. So really, this whole thing just highlights who my actual friends are. Update to this another update. I honestly don't know if this is the best way to go about updating, but here it goes. It's been about a week now. Last night, my partner and I went to leave drinks. Went to a leaving drink. What? Anyway, and my brother also came with. The organizer of the surprise birthday party showed up there too, at the same bar. First time seeing her since the birthday event. My brother said to my partner and I that he did not invite her tonight, and that she had just asked what he was doing and has now shown up with 2 male friends. Strange. Anyway, she walked in, looked me and my girlfriend up and down, and completely ignored us and went straight for my brother and some of our friends. My girlfriend and I were in absolute disbelief that she could be so rude, especially after everything. We thought maybe she would try to make amends, but clearly not. She made a point of ignoring us, but left not too long after she arrived, as she was a bit out of place, because my brother made a point of sitting with me instead of over by her. My girlfriend then said to my brother, "Why does she have to be so bitchy for?" And my brother agreed. I think he's starting to create some distance between himself and her. Maybe. We'll see. It's clear to see where the organizer's mentality is at, though. Right.